For the first time in almost 20 years, there will be no standard iPhone this September. Forbes reports that Apple will unveil the iPhone 18 Pro and the 18 Max in September and push the basic iPhone 18 all the way back to spring 2027, April most likely. Forbes points to a September 12th unveiling. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman has pointed to the 8th or the 9th. Either way, early September. Since 2012, the iPhone keynote has landed between the 7th and the 14th every single year, with one pandemic exception. And the pros won't be alone. Reporting from Macworld and Bloomberg says Apple's first foldable iPhone arrives in the same window, with a price expected to start near $2,000. Here's the catch. With no $799 model in the autumn, anyone upgrading before Christmas pays roughly $200 more for a Pro. Forbes calls it a tax on early adopters, and it lists Apple's average selling price right through the holidays. iOS 27 lands alongside the Pro, carrying the next wave of Apple Intelligence and Siri. Beta code suggests 12 gigabytes of memory is now the floor for running large language models on the device itself. Which matters because Apple promised a personalized Siri back in 2024, then delayed it in March 2025, admitting it would take longer than the company thought. To see how big this shift really is, look at the calendar. Steve Jobs unveiled the first iPhone at Macworld on January 9, 2007. It went on sale on June 29 at $499. Apple sold 6.1 million of them. The early launch dates moved around: June, July, then October for the 4S in 2011. It was the iPhone 5 in 2012 that made September the ritual. Carrier deals, 12, 24, and 36-month contracts, marketing calendars, all built around 1 week in autumn. Apple has bent that rhythm before. The iPhone X shipped in November 2017, the iPhone 12 was split across October and November 2020, and the 16e arrived in February 2025. But splitting the flagship line in half is new. Premium in the autumn, everything affordable in the spring. And remember, none of this is official until Cupertino says so. But if it holds, September stops being the only date that matters. 20 years of rhythm, rewritten.